Welcome back, everybody, to another Empyrion Workshop Showcase. Today, we are taking a look at yet another subscriber requested and created design. This is the Witch's Brew. The Witch's Brew is an unlock level 25, size class 11 capital vessel and comes to us from creator and subscriber gpcstargate. We have already looked at another design from gpcstargate, and that was the Burgundy's Pearl. The Witch's Brew shares a similar overall design and color scheme, as well as the inclusion of a very large hangar bay. This is a very long ship, and even the building platform I use to showcase my vessels could not hold it without having part of it hanging off. The Witch's Brew has multiple entrances, including 2 ramps and automatic doors on each side of the ship. There is also a top landing pad with a single automatic door, and of course the massive cargo door at the back of the ship. Coming into the hangar bay, you see just how much space we have in here for parking some very large hover vessels, or small vessels depending on what you prefer. In the middle we have the repair bay module, as well as on each side there are shutter doors concealing a set of cargo boxes and ammo boxes. There is an upper door on each side that leads into a maintenance area where you will find some of your fuel tanks. This room has 3 elevators in it, one in the middle leading up, and one on each side leading to one of the outside doors and ramps. Heading past the blast wall, we come and see we have a sign that tells us where this elevator goes, but we also have another room that is our construction fabrication room where we have an advanced constructor, multiple cargo boxes. We also have a repair station, armor locker, and O2 station, plus our offline protection and a medic station. Because there are so many elevators spread throughout the ship connecting the different parts, we're going to stick on the first level and rotate back through afterwards. Going through the first red door here, we come into the engineering area where you will find your warp drive fuel tank, as well as some of your normal fuel tanks. Moving through this next door, we come into our farming garden area where you will find 16 grow plots to help you with all of your food production needs. In this room we also have 2 fridges, an O2 station, and more elevators leading down and outside of the ship. Continuing on to the front of the ship, we come into another production area where we have an ammo box, more cargo boxes, and another advanced constructor, as well as access to the other side where we have our medical bay. This room comes with a full complement of scanners, a medic station, and a fridge for your perishable healing items. Heading out of the medic bay, we come into the next hallway where we see we have 2 doorways into our kitchen. We also have 3 elevators. Moving into the kitchen, we find 2 sides. Each side has 2 food processors with a fridge between them. One side contains an extra 6 fridges plus a cargo box. The other side contains a kitchenette, wardrobe, and cargo box. Continuing on towards the front of the ship, we come into a crew lounge rec room area where you see several members already in here having conversations and relaxing. And moving on through this next room, we come to the lower bridge. In the lounge, we have a single elevator that leads up into an engineering room where you will find O2 tanks, fuel tanks, and the core tucked neatly away. In the previous hallway, we have a green elevator that leads up to this hallway, taking you back into the previous hallway with access to the other elevators. Continuing up any of these elevators brings you into the same hallway above. Moving on through this hallway, we come into the crew quarters with multiple bunk beds, as well as their shower and bathroom amenities. In the next room, we have another fridge, our set of armor lockers, along with ammo boxes and cargo boxes, presumably for the crew to store their materials in. We also have access into the captain's quarters, which is a nicer setup than the bunk beds, but the captain has to share the bathroom and showers with the crew. By the elevator in this room, we have warning signs about remembering your armor and helmet, because this elevator leads up to the top side of the ship through an access shutter door. Continuing on towards the back of the ship, we come back into the engineering room, where we have more of our fuel tanks, we have oxygen tanks, our gravity generator, and a nice view looking down at the lower section of this room. The next room has only a couple of cargo boxes as well as 2 armor lockers. We also have a repair station and O2 station, and passing through these back doors, we come back into the upper area of the hangar bay. In this room, we have 3 elevators. The 2 side elevators lead back down to the original production room, whereas the middle elevator leads up to an ammo and fuel storage room, as well as leading up to another shutter door providing access to the top part of the ship. And taking the middle elevator in the hangar bay, we go up into the main bridge area where we have another pilot seat. We have several crew doing their jobs as they are supposed to, another fridge, some bathroom amenities, and exiting out the back door, we have access to the small vessel landing pad. The Witch's Brew is an unlock level 25, size class 11 capital vessel. It comes with 46 fuel tanks, giving you over 245,000 fuel, which, when your thrusters and RCS are turned off, provide you with over 176 hours of usage. With 18 oxygen tanks, it can hold 36,000 O2, spread across 13 ventilators, 3 oxygen stations, and there are 3 medic stations spread throughout the ship. The Witch's Brew is a very well armed ship, however it comes with pulse laser turrets and minigun turrets exceeding the amount normally allowed in the game. It carries 13 pulse laser turrets, 9 minigun turrets, 2 flak turrets, 4 rocket turrets, and 2 plasma turrets. In total, the ship comes with 29 cargo boxes and 10 ammo boxes. There are also 13 fridges, 4 food processors, and 2 advanced constructors. When it comes to building the Witch's Brew, you will need quite a bit of sathium and iron. It will also require 8,330 neodymium, as well as 4,422 erestrum and zascosium. Just like yesterday's design, the Witch's Brew also requires gold to produce it, which is unusual for most vessels. Overall, I really like the ship design, and it works well as a themed ship, but of course, because of the higher counts on some of the turrets, it will not work in a normal survival sense. The only issue I have with the ship is that there is one elevator too many. The elevator here leading up to simply this corridor really has no function. There are 2 doors leading to the other side of this hallway, as well as 2 elevators on each side of this room that lead up to the same area above. To me, this central elevator, as well as the elevator on the connecting side, seem to be a little bit unnecessary. But this is not my design, so GPC Stargate, if that is how you want the ship to look, then by all means have it look that way. Once again, this is the Witch's Brew, and it is an unlock level 25, size class 11 capital vessel. This design is by creator and subscriber GPC Stargate, and if you would like to check it out on the workshop, I will have a link in the description below. If you do try the design out and you like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up for the creator on the workshop page. Well, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and tick that notification bell if you have not done so already. Be sure to leave a comment below and let myself and GPC Stargate know what you think about this design, and if you have a way you think can improve upon it, I'm sure he'd be glad to listen. Well, as always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I will see you in the next video.